fidan Kasiebo ewo osu number 37 Abrebese Street so enkramantam yi emo enwachi no ebeto apete ya file stations ahodo no emo etu betie bi ewo Volta Power 94.1 ho Global FM enso ewo ho Sharp FM Takrade enshoma 92.1 Krankwanta Buem FM ewo Giasekan Jinyame 107.7 Sampa nananum 92.5 afu Gosto Western Radio Elembeleke FM Wakpazangligi FM Bole Rich FM Asifo so High Radio ewo Bechem Oti Radio ewo Dambai enwachi we pass Sampawidi FM Pusiga Buno FM Sunyane Sunset Radio Fonso Ekramubi Nyansapo FM 89.9 wamo ewo Shama na ubo ramo Atom Local FM asase Trenzima Elembela wamo so wiai wom Ekram Vinci Radio enini TV ewo Dunkwanofen na okwa nso a Apple 68 FM ewo Virginia, no actually Daisy Radio Italy, Adamfo Pa Radio ewo UK, OPD Radio UK, Los Angeles TV ewo USA, online no eye Radio SM online, tune in, Power 979 FM, myxyzonline.com, ye kunche nsemi nyina go hodma, wo betimi akwoke nkebi Facebook no so, eye Power 979 FM, Radio XYZ ene BOTV XYZ, etubo remo hodma, na wa like, na wa share ama fufro so enye bi ahwe bio na do comment no so ato hono amaye na okọ YouTube no so a eye XYZ Broadcasting Limited Multi TV digi boss no eye Power FM Radio XYZ Information Center ne de wo mo do so pa Chief Yabo Information Center Jima Information Center enwechi no Kuma Pim Royals wo ewo tan man no emo Unity Information Center so ewo glubi crashing chumru enadwai wo mo do so pa wo be bro otwe hunwi wo mo somu a woto Kasiebo yi epetiem ensemu a yede besum wono de dimu akotini bi ene se Singapore mampanyi sabrei wadi abasobodi emuedru akwama Ghana mampanyi Excellency John Dramani Mahama Senche power de egu akwamo ebua mampuntu akwaso ewo mem no eso nipa sanso ena yiyu mpanifo sabrei woma bokwan ato ha mo Ghana se ye katimba ho adwadie ewo mem a de kwamo ne ahodo akodi hu dwano a sese na kwanya kese pa ena abeto hono ede ama mo Ghana ye bekopie mu ewo so la tu nakaba mansinu emo curfew na sabrei eda omanfo no eso enhyena no mo hawdo bia mpanifo ede agu akwam no ene hwe ye bebo mu ede amamo sanso na NPP wo sonkokroko amanyokuo no pania sabre na nuabre dendenden de ose wo side to Frank ade amanyokuo Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bomia ene wakwa submit the forms na woden sama hawdo bia tudwa emu nsam dodo no anom ye de ebesom na foforo bi kawem ho ene hwe yi mabon bede de besom seprem to bre akan Kasiebo Power 97.9 FM so Radio XYZ 93.1 and the BOTV XYZ so as the woman no yemfa emanyuma kwesan se hwei womo enachia brei eho eka Gentle Step Mother Care penny for semen catcher so your 40 min casabre open quadanta dear and quada hunia dia na what one more abai no chi ma mema de nyina bi wo ho bicycle no tricycle no open baby court and I say car seats ahodo high chairs baby bouncers ne swings no open baby diapers baby food one night ne kopie mo Gentle Step Mother Care ne kwaje de na o ma chi kwan no mo nkra ha ya Spinters Road wo be po gas furniture no woni Absa Bank no ene di hwani mo obefra homaina wonu wam ato ankomodie so 0244 238477 and afa 0245 681085 for fra Gentle Step for bejo so lack natural clinic set main control say yade na kwa so abu wodi achinya wunya no adro wodi etu anamo na bra se wa wo pawo anase wo kidney no eno how aba ho liver wanya how kese wo ho a so lack for anya brese wo ma bia ma promote ho atwem so ubetu anamo aba ni manim ya na wo modi adro ahodo bi account laboratory service ni nyina so wo mo eye bi ewo ho nti ube frɛ 0553 932631 0553 932631 ofra so like for ebejo so nyuma ko na foforo bi eka wem ho akirei wo beti wo nyina enkoma daroma ene hwei wo mo ene hwɛ brei eho eka me amaje penie esom wo edi ameje so da chema akosia oforiwa amanfo afe Ghana de shima yempe de madwabi ntina so na awia prem to breka Kasiebo no mefa ensom Yesha se de free Ghana mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kache mampanyi ewo Singapore mainu emu ye nyina nim nafo miensa ansrahwe ya wode ekopie mu ewo ho ene ye da etoso miensa na woni Singapore mampanyi kitawodi dododo a ena timi akoso ewo wo mu entem nam so ama Singapore mampanyi eyo monyamfo Taman Shamugaratnam wad bom mampanyi abaso ya watcha say abre ye obeso abanwanimu ewo mai emu no entutie ne hya hodo bi odi agu akwam no ehya nipa wose wo hwe challenges ahodo how bia na wo man na mu na so mampanyi baye wampa ba no onya kokuduro esi efapem se wo beboa ama wo man Ghana afa ne ntoma papa bi edi afra no we kyerese mampanyi yo bia wo bɔ ne homodene ewo kwan bebre so wose ne leadership yi kyerese ampa obetimi aboa pagya wo man Ghana amia koduru bɔhye asase no eso ne nsɛm bi odi to dwa no enie.
Ghana today stands out as a beacon of stability and hope in West Africa. Its record as one of the continent's most stable democracies is a major asset as President Mahama and his government have embarked on the path of economic reform and transformation. The recent years have not been easy. Ghana has had to weather strong global headwinds, from the pandemic to commodity price shocks, to tighter financial conditions. And today, Ghana, like many others, faces significant cutbacks in development aid. Yet, under your leadership, Mr. President, Ghana is converting crisis to opportunity. Macroeconomic stability is steadily being restored. Inflation is easing, the cedi has strengthened, and rating outlooks are improving. These are encouraging signs reflecting the firm measures your government has taken to steer the economy towards financial sustainability. Even as Ghana confronts its challenges, it is focused on the immense potential to grow its economy and create many more jobs. Among these opportunities are key sectors where Singapore's expertise can complement Ghana's capabilities and ambitions to bring lasting economic benefits.
Ghana Shima Peniatin in Kay Singapore Mampanyi His Excellency Taman Shamugaratnam no Sabre no Shawodo Yamampani Diagua Mubu economy Amajan na eso no to say what the was body mu dru echo ediamane no chino Ghana Mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so kasaye ya watches obo my Ghana mu a shepi no na wona ni so de babebo my Ghana economy no etimi aye kra behwe ebini se agri business obehye mu kena cashew cocoa ene na sefo no wobema nani akum ho pa na o my Ghana economy no atimi afa ne ntoma papa bi e de efra.
The world admires your commitment to good governance, innovation, meritocracy, and social cohesion. These values have not only transformed this nation into a global hub of excellence, but they also resonate strongly with Ghana's own aspirations for inclusive and sustainable development. Our visit marks a significant milestone in the friendship between Ghana and Singapore, two diverse and dynamic societies united by a shared Commonwealth heritage and a common belief in the transformative power of education, enterprise, and the rule of law. It's a friendship founded on mutual respect and the conviction that partnership can drive progress. We see vast potential to deepen our cooperation in trade and investment. Ghana's strategic location and stable democracy offer a reliable gateway to the fast-growing African and West African markets, including the African Continental Free Trade Area, whose secretariat is currently hosted in Accra. In skills and education, Singapore's experience in building human capital and fostering innovation can enrich Ghana's own reforms. In technology and digital services, our young entrepreneurs can collaborate in fintech, e-governance, cybersecurity, and payments and settlements. In healthcare and urban solutions, your successes in planning, public health, and infrastructure, spatial arrangements align with Ghana's priorities for resilient and people-centered growth. And in climate resilience and energy transition, our two countries can work together to unlock green finance and innovation for a more sustainable future. The Africa-Singapore Business Forum and other platforms are already bringing our private sectors closer together. We welcome more Singaporean companies to choose Ghana as their home and their hub in West Africa. And we look forward to Ghanaian firms partnering here in Singapore, learning, investing, and building value together. Beyond economics, our ties are strengthened by our common commitment to multilateralism and to a rules-based international order. In an era of uncertainty, small and medium-sized states must stand together in solidarity, championing dialogue over division, opportunity over exclusion, and dignity over despair. That is what the relations between Ghana and Singapore can show to the world.
Way a Ghana Mampany, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and na yate nenken yetua prem to Kasiebo boneso na yakoye nim ewon sem afoforo emo na yamongramo NPP oshuko kwama nyoko no emwe sa bredi e womo nam na ho apaso esanse womo egu ahoboa so ya wo hwe se wo beyi pani a obeto franka de ma womo mfipinu ene aduonu enwotwe enti se de nanka ye nim se de abato ye be kwa ahoboa hodo a ye de gu akwam nka ye twase free form ansa na esoro no yakwakoto aba no mo de woma hyase free esoro mo bodan ne so enti amampanifo ahodo a womo atwe omuti a ompeso omuto franka ma nyoko no womo hyase a omforms ahodo bi omkofa ye no womo ede eko akofile enra ebidi kan koye ne Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baomia wono ye enkane mampani abedi akire mfimpinu ne aduonu nan wono ne true franka ede ma MPP amanyoko no mfimpinu ne aduonu nwotwe wo santunity bio ese wo ba betu franka ede amanyoko nti ne wakoko file ne forms anaso akọ submit ewo NPP wom headquarters a eno ewo nkramantam yi emo na wo ko submit wie ye no na wagina simpie so ene platform a wabo nyasem ketwa esne said ye wo ye rally ewo mai emo na wode nsem dodo no atudwa ya wo che se no NPP amanyoko no se wo mu hia obi a ne ho ya kono ya wo mu de ne ba montre so beton no ede ne ma Ghana fo a eye wo no Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baomia wono a ene betimi adi party nanim emfimpinu ene aduonu nwotwe na kire se wo mu age abanwa no FNDC amanyoko no ensem na wo che se ntokwa mentime ho ase keka watimi wakame bi a ekoso ewo party no emu no wono no wontimi entna ho nhwe se bibisa mpo entimi enkoso ebio na ni so de huna hodo bebre no a owo ede ma party no ene Ghana fo nyina no wode ho nsem etudwa.
We've come a very long way, and it's very, very humbling to come here this morning to submit my form to contest for the flag bearership of the MPP. I am very thankful to the committee for the work that you're doing. I thank my team, the elephant team that I have come with, for the support. So many people have been very supportive. I'm very thankful. I'm very humbled. There's a big, responsibility to contest for the flag bearership of this great party, and I don't take it lightly. This party has been built on the shoulders of many, many people who have sacrificed their lives, many who have died to make sure this party came into being. And so for all of us who seek to lead the party, we have to understand that there are so many people who worked so hard, so many of the elders of today who worked so hard to bring this party thus far. And we have to hold it like an egg. We cannot destroy this party in our generation. We have to build this party and take it from victory to victory. And I want to assure everybody that that is what I'm going to do. Work hard for the MPP, for us to come back into office in 2029.
enti wey Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bomia ena nishmama yatene nkenti wo bone ho so pa gu ahoboa so a ene wo kiremu anyasem ketwa wono na sese no party ni mu nyina mpanifo matwe muti we Dr. Brian Champon yenu achi yewra Kennedy Japan nkane education minister Dr. Osei Duchum ene wo amaka wo matwe muti ni nyina no a wono no kiremu wo ye the best candidate edema NPP amanyoko nti ne watimi akofile ne forms wo chese eni so de hunu ni de dɔɔso pa na wo chese wo moto aba ma no yesi ahene ne etu ahene wo party ne moto aba ne ma no na so odi nkunimu a fimpinu eni aduonu nwotwe abato no wono a ene bedi nkunim wo mai emunti ne nsɛm bi a wode tu dwa eno no ebre kwa anim no yenya mpanifo ahodo bi a ye no mbedi enkomo wo saa ne nsɛm ahodo ya wode atu dwa yi emu ye to so na yakoye anim wo nsɛm ahodo emu na European Union mpanifo saa bre wo mo ne oman Ghana ye de ensa ahyehye nkrata ahodo ase a wo mo abɔ kwan atowa ma oman Ghana ye katimba ho adwadi a sese no ebe koso pa wo European countries ahodo ne emo na wono mu kiremu a we ayonkofa kese a do oman Ghana ye ne EU fo entem akyere yie pa beye emfrinhia edu ensie ni na no ada na wosofo ye ono hwe ensase ene oba ade ne pa ye ode akye so wono wanyafo Emmanuel Amakofibu a woni EU mpanifo ka ontoma ba kiremu a entiase ye adwuma sese no wo mama ye tumi a ye betimi editimba ho adwa ya we no chese ye law enforcement and afi so governance and trade license timber ya ye de eba be free Ghana ha say na ye de akwamono ne akodi ho dwa wono wanyafo Emmanuel Amakofibu a ede nsemi etu dwa.
On August 15, 2025, Ghana officially launched this live operation of the Forest Law Enforcement and Government Trade Fleet licensing system. And today, with all necessary technical and political steps completed, as we've signed, we are happy to announce that Ghana's fleet-based licensed timber will be available in the European market starting October 8, 2025. This marks not just a milestone, but the start of a new and significant chapter. This milestone is significant for several reasons. It demonstrates to the world that Ghana manages its forests with a framework of good governance anchored in the rule of law, an environment where transparency and accountability prevail, and where investors can have the confidence to conduct business. It also places us in a stronger position to respond proactively to new global demands, including soon to be operational the EU deforestation regulation. By becoming the first African nation, Ghana has assumed the important responsibility of providing its timber legality assurance system, and that remains robust and dependable for the global timber market. Equally important, this achievement strengthens the cooperation between our parties. It demonstrates what we can achieve together when we all stay committed to a shared vision and work together across borders. I want to assure you of our commitment to implementing the fair licensing scheme successfully.
Wey yonmonyafo Emmanuel Amakofibu a na yatene nkene no achini pani a wono esi EU anamu ewo mai emu wono ene press and information officer ema European Union Ora Abdul Kudos Hussein enso the way etwaso.
As of the 8th of October, a new chapter in the EU-Ghana cooperation on forestry will open. As of this day, all shipments of timber and timber product from Ghana to the European Union market that are covered by a FLEGT license will be automatically granted access to EU markets. We are standing for sustainable forest management and preservation of forest ecosystem. We are standing for improvement of forest and timber sector working condition as well. And we are standing most importantly for the involvement of local communities and civil society in the forest management decision making. And we believe in the ability of the legal timber supply to be governed under the FPA and the FLEGT. We trust that this will set an example and this will be extended across international markets adopted by other partners who
Mtobre Kasiebo ne so na yenko yanim won sama hodo no emu na yetufa na yakopie mu ewo sola tuba kaba mansinu emu na yenyina nim samtada sesese no kopie mu ewo savana mantam no emu asa bia ye ho no mpanifo ede nhyanna ato won mo so ye no eye kafi ebi esa mentem ho ase asase ho mansotwe ntokwa ama ne homre so ama nipa bi afamu ato nananom won sedo ama ebi mu eso eprepra nanu ada IGP ne ne for any posisa dom no ebo anan kopie mo ho ene emika sen so asrafo nso kopie mo ho a wo mo ehwe abo eban na no na sese no interior ministry no ede nhye na ato wo so a eno eya no pa no nsia ekopem anwumre no nsia da bia ewo eye gbenyiri ene jinnyiri ena afa so no nkronkronkro to ahodo a ewo ho no nyina sola wo mo nyina ka ho a wo mo de sa nhye na yi ato wo mo eso na wo sansem kroya emu no ena ka ho bi ama wo soafo ya wono ene hwe ma mofra ye die dada brabo enka enkroso nwanyafo na momo latte eneyi wabo na yakopie mu woni aban mu mpanifo a wo mo kwakọhwe so omanfo asabre no wo mo eho aka no obetimi apɛ baabi papa ama won di wonti ato ena no pɛ ya ka wasem dwumadie ye no ekoso ewo radio XYZ so abre ya na agawusu eti adwamo ena ye ma me kire sɛ aban ne de nhya hodo agu akwamu a dehye bia sese no wonya baabi mfo wonti ento no wo mo patent ahodo bi edi amo mefei enuane ahodo mbetimi edi abo ho ban kakra no eno so wo ma ye ne sa ede amo
sending information Emma Health Ministry and then interior so aye in Sisera ele enkoye gender intervention our munam kwan so a omodi some supplies ba and a great I spoke with a great minister too on also so benya food items no on also the other support too, so that aside the discomfort of being in a camp or being displaced, the IDPs and internally displaced persons, and Kobana say, the basic amenities, and also so that or challenges.
And yet, ye, for Agnes na momo latte, wano any penny a washe ma mufra ye dear dada brabo and kind and cro eso. Yet wasoda yako ye nim na Ministry of Education as say ya, womasho my Ghana ya womasia so, and ra woman friends them trofo shim dear, eden sama who do be etu dra efa, BEC social nanwada, edition for tro ye home resource aba, ye shani muse enche piano, school placement no eba betudra, na penia wano and na Director General Emma Ghana Education Service Professor Ernest Kofi Davis ena enra wojina simpie so dia tudwa watch say wo mo de hya hodo agu akwam wo hwe se mufra no nyame yadom e bobo so me de toso edunwotwe ena school placement no nyina ebeba abontre na hya hodo bia ode agu akwam so no wo de tudwa na breya na nhyemude no ekoso no na yamane boni Kofi Abrantie na ni edi akira wo to amane boni so edi amayen
ene aso afsrai Charlie. And then Australia, a show myself so a friends and drop from Shimonina, Edifa, a Nanomamoto BEC in social a 2025. Or much you say, I am preparing, or many to so Uguacum, Senebea, a Yanoma, or much so squaw, you be to me at the amount. Paina Ujina Nemo, and it's a Professor Ernest Kofi Davis, our Director General, and Ghana Education Service.
We are a new school of Fair by 17 September 2025. Obohun School of Fair. Na enwana ebia wo bibi besenka na so bibi nti obehia de oyede ye church bibim anaso nhona wo benye problems wo school placement no from 18th yebeboy akwenya ma wako asoya yezen krofo bototo pena wombo a nhona wo benya problems
Enwechi Osanso Edituja Echium say, Eatia, and Semibrino, and I'm wanting Echium say, Eafi, a Nanon Babako, into a sono, a double track, and ye for Chese, and Yadia, Sassam so, a yanoko.
Yea, and to train, ne years a year few, but ye begin and kakra, and see a fee, and 1 hour work a day. School fooling in a world by single track and on your damn na some let's say. You will school for you a while.
one school obakwan wobako double track o send there nhihyeya o there aban ozutu akwim ma double track no ofiwa no gudo a yeye da men nhihyeyin
ne chikra no osanso ani tuja echimu say eye school placement no enyade a yema awokwan so bi ebetumaton school placement into bi biara obetu sa na mo o emamboy a e wasa safo no mbegina emra no
school placement no oye free one jiska 110 GS in the ministry yan she bia there on jiska aban osede school placement no yan no free enti obiara obaba baka kira there tueska na one joba wo school no oye mamboy
bidin edikofi abrante Power FM the TV so Isaac Kasiebo in crying education ministry makram
yet to prem to Kasiebo no so na yakoyanim ewon sam ahodo emona empanifo ya wo edi juma ewo Consumer Protection Agency CPA ena sabre won so was Ghana for say yen nyina nim sam dada sa na no ada multi choice foi won ya DSTV eyom dia no aban ya hyesen ka be ya wo mo bo no wo tete so kakra esan say ye besnata ekum Ghana for ya ka da Ghana for ti so na say bo bia wo mu tua no enya sem kuma waswafo ye Rasam George kanye multi choice for kire se wo muti se odogo bi enu abe eti de minister ne kan kra ne de enya de a wo de be ye twuma eno kan ho bi ma ene penalties bi wo de to wo mutiri so kire se de biara da wo betua 10,000 Ghana cedis e de ama aban ye sanse wo ma ya so brachie aban ne kire mo se muntu na mo we musi muntu dia ene asotwe we ena aban no e de be mo na no na CPA for Consumer Protection Agency penifo so afrens am trofo nhyiamu a wo mo de to Ghana fo nyina nim Ghana de hya mu use DSTV nyina say enka be ya mu nyina mu nya use obi a use DSTV bio e woni fie wo de mo ntwe mo kakra be ye na kakra ni ye nhwa de e basa no a multi choice fo be hunu sampa Ghana fo ye ni abre pa e wo sa kwan no eso e be boa ama aban de wo hwehwe e de ama Ghana fo ma ebo ne so ate no atimi aba mu e de ama ye pani kwankyerefo ya woda Consumer Protection Agency ano yewura Kofi Kapito ene wosa ensem nhyiamudie na se no wotena ase na wode nsemi asudwa
yani badodo na no se de meken ye nyina de yadwene ekọ bankrum na ka se afedie ya bre na ye ka twa mo se mante so a yeso so no ye beja ahwe ene na be ma omo ehun se ye ni abre because dwumekro ba tan na e wo South Africa no ohun se o musika se ma wo Ghana e ko forma obefre Ghana for bi so Ghana for no bi so say adentina bosumi anasa afiri de ye sika sem e ko form o mo se bu Ghana for bu efu se ye say ye de no Ghana bo ne edin enti ante so a wo mo ntobio enumum ebema ahode ambam minister no de oye no mama ni kanka mefu aso oye na famu de ba eni kwase koye se aban eni aban ko ankranko adwumem ko ankranko adwumem a ensem bebreti ba yes ye wotumi ye oman de ye pe eneni ni didwa but wo san contraja ensem piwum ti de mekan se momma ye ya consumers na wo Ghana no ya to sa ade we ni se #switch off your DSTV or your Go TV.
Switch off your DSTV and say Go TV. Osusu say ye ne sa wo Ghana ha say ya multi choice for one be fa ye serious pa. Esan say come say the minister ne kan e bia ban ne kan e bia ni honma womo se wombedi so nti se DSTV o se Go TV na wo use a na wajai beye na kakra nie na ya hwe de womo so womo ebeka afonte yero Kofi Kapito e na ye training ken ye toa so na yakopie mu ewapoye mantem no emo na torenchema boafo ne fa ye no ewapoye mantem se no womo de dwumadie bi agu akwan mu a womo che ne se Nadmo Green Afforestation project ni nyina ne se ensase ahodo bia omanfo bi nam kwan bone so asese no esan galamsey tie no wom ehwe duadua nua ewo saasase ne so nyina se ne be ya ensase no ye besan ya asini dada mu biem na ho anamuntuo na sabre wom de ahye so a wom hyase afri nkroto bi te se asia kwa ene asikam ye no ewo abuakwa south mansi no emo na pani a wono ene da torenchema boafo no ano ewo apoye mantam no emo owura akojo adipo wane semtwefo di nkomo ewo sa adwumadie yi emo
to wasa asiama man na no wan krimu bia no se nadmu ana so no wan kasa bi krimu a asase wade afirisem asase no ye pese yana na mjaaye no ene waduma ne ye ya mase man na fo nkoye galamsey nemum oye ne ye be wabaso ne se de oye na so ani a enye ne ma permit enye ma licenses communal commission EPA for the man se be dia yes you be say nadmu no yes prevention place they be prevent e man niam bi be say o man no enkoso enua be 10,000 any regional manager ehia ye no what promise and say this is me na managers ndeboa na ye enua be 10,000 any district chief executives nso akasa aban ema okube any abe seedlings and so o ma promise so me maybe ti be ye nsuo mu no udua no wan hye na nye papa ye de abe anakube ko ti nyina enua be 10,000 na adwene say e be dua bi ewo bebi a eho hia say dua no
na enwachi no na Madam Evelyn crying ya wono na Ejina Council of State Members no anamo ewapoye mantam no emo wono so dwumadie wode ne hu gi mu na wo kire hia hu behia se wo mutu anamo bia etesei
yenkronkro mu a eliga mania ma ye tutu amena donko gu ho a nkwala tutu bi mu wu ase yensuo ubako ba bi oba onyim oba wono na akola na didem ni nyina efisa niemai enu boni a omude eye mining no a omu fa kwan pa so a ekonsuo me nipa nim gu omyem no se de nyame ase se nadmo mpanifo omampani atu echama omu se anawa won mpabo ase adimpa omude aba no ota omu chi se yenua ba bia yetutu amna wono
enti wey ye pania o si Council of State Members anamu ewapoye mantam no emo Madam Evelyn crying and ayatene nke was ansem kroye mu no ukopie mu ewo mfifi mantam no emo atorenchema boafo ya wo mo ho so tu anamo bi etise ya na nadmo director ya woda atorenchema boafo na no ewo mfifi mantam wo no so edin nsem esu yensem twefo anim.
The Regional Reclamation Committee has been formed and inaugurated yesterday Juma in the mining district or central region. The essence of this committee means yebeshana yebeboana ya reclaim and as cover every abandoned pit as a result of past mining activities region. Regional Minister actually deployed the necessary equipment by way of transport and logistics complementing what the assemblies already on the area. I reclamation also in these areas. Reclamation in Upper Denshire is necessary because this year alone, only reported cases of 22 reported cases of drowning.
Openye atene nkan wono eneda atorenchema boafo no ano ewo mfimfi mantam no emunti galamsey ye ekum ye na ese yensase ho na wontuo na sabre wamo ede egu akwamu yi yento aso na yenko yanim ewo nsem afoforo emu na National Lottery Authority mpanifo wonmo ede nsem ahodo bi atudwa panyipa ya woda womu ano na sabre no wo bomade a wo chese womu de dwumadie bi eba ya we no wode ma lotto writers a womu ewo mai emo we ye sticker registration foforo bi ya womo ede besan se ozusen kate boni bia ba befra wo mu amom dwumadie no etosini ewo mai emunesa hunti na womo de sa sticker registration no ebeba National Lottery Authority wo makache na aboama lotto writers no so no ye hu womo dimu ewo mai emo Yera Abdul Salam wona ne pani a woda NLA ano.
One of the things that we are commencing has to do with ensuring that people who are out there serving the customers of NLA are doing so because they are legitimately allowed by the law to so do. We are taking this leg because there are more people out there who are engaged in the sale of lottery without the appropriate mandate. The fine idea muted between the management of NLA and the actors in the process, the lotto writers and then the private collaborators, is to ensure that we find a way of identifying people who are legitimately selling the lottery, for which reason we have developed a sticker system where beginning 1st September, people who are in the LMC public and lottery writers are expected to sign on to this beautiful idea, so that when our teams go out there, because very soon, as I indicated, as we roll out to ensure that we bring about the needed reform, the arm of regulation is going to be very strong if we have to raise the needed revenue. So if we go out there to enforce the rules, these will distinguish.
Way ayapenia wano and that National Lottery Authority ano Yura Abdul Salam and yatinin and watchino and Executive Secretary Emma Concern Lotto Agent Association Ora Eric Kudia Teria wano so watch less as take kayi said ye moon sheye and ye mwana motono esifa etie.
The entire register in the panel and they say if one omu empesa omu register a free system no be kaino. The tosu no sticker no so ye ton ama writer no and in the agent no na all the about the kiosk no enti no ya system to the extent say Ghana ha nyina obi oton lotto bia na say auto sticker no bi na ebeboa ama wono a omuso ye illegal operations aba system no enti no scanner ye twa to on 250 cedis. That is the cost of the sticker. Enti no ena nipa no betwia, but na me say ebi mo so ntimi entwia no prekopem ye arrangement say ebetumi ama omo grace period ebia 1 month or 2 months na watwia na waje sticker. Enti no sana eti for 1 year, for instance, or register in September is up to August 31st. Na can be our register for 12 months. It's not like say one register in November, now at the end of the year, no, that was a national. Can be our register, and you have 12 months. A future Lima Lotto operators, especially in the same, Mawamu may obstacle.
Eti way ayora dia teria wono ene Executive Secretary Edma Lotto Agents Association womo ewo omai emu adeshima maria prem to bre Kasiebo ena wasugusa wutie na wo hwe bia TV XYZ so power 97.9 FM Radio XYZ 93.1 so ya beto aso na yede aseda amanyumaku sanse hwei womo na aso yasne ewo Kasiebo yi emu lift capsules no eye drama pa medimosis and herbal center for ena womo akofa edia eti wey ye drosron ko a eboa ma se aduane bia ko nipaduane mu a digestion no eye dwuma yi ntententen pa lift capsules adwuma eye no ebio eboa ma metabolism no enso eye dwuma yi nipaduane mu efini keka hodo a dane da eba nipaduane emu na abribia se wonte apo no kwanda kope lift capsules na memene ebeyi se efini keka no nyina ahoro nipaduane mu amamu ate kama ede amount e support u liver no ama no so ebo adwuma yi Bora pharmacy shop bi ebe wo okwa also per lift capsules ubenya bi ato ni doso promo no obefre medimosis clinic mpenifo e wo 0244 068447 0244 068447 ofra wonum ebeje so na mensaka promo no gusu ekoso for mobile phone no negisika egu botom obe dial *274# star 274# wodi eba di hihye no so saa obe select Power FM na wadi hihye no so ubedi sika bebre edi agu botom pa wutwa ba akubia no a eye 5 Ghana cedis pe na wumpe we na opedi 50,000 Ghana cedis emu odurankasa enche bia na ebe ko weekends ntino wa chekere e wose wunya sika na wudigu botom eye mensaka promo no e na ye bo hu daru edi ama NL4 edom stamp atim so unyam rumfihye du nwotwe a wonka ho na XYZ Broadcasting Limited ya bia ya prumu e de ato ho no ma dwadifo nyina yesese no fo wadwaton de ne bre na ye mo ho dawro emfa ma de woton bia no oba ye benya ho bre kama na ya bo ho dawro ma keto bia nsha etu business se ne be ye benyini na tumpo na wiase nyina ato nka no oba XYZ Broadcasting na marketing for no enchenya wo benya ho bre tie wasempa na yenso anya ho bre abo ho dawro e de ama anase obefra homan na waji mu nkyeremu aka bia eye 0533 825870 0533 825870 ofra womo ebeje so na adwumako ekyerese wo padehye bi ene womo ayadwuma uyo bia wonim tirebo se ye kenro rasta udi etire bia no fakoda womo e nekobo sanse wo kwakoye adwuma no bosumi beso no obema 1500 Ghana cedis e de agu botom na womo onkran ha ya ha two okwa ene adwuma no beye ne kama oye ne kama nso so wia kan hunu sekatua no womo e de bemma etu befra homan na woni sa adwumako mu panifo ato ankomodie no eso eye 0246 473271 0246 473271 ofra womo ebeje so ewia de shimama ye gina weso na ye twe ye ho age aboafo nkrato aba ye ba nsem dodo no a akachira ye de ebeto am so.
The National Petroleum Authority hereby cautions persons engaged in illicit storage and trading of petroleum products to comply with the regulatory requirements to operate in the downstream petroleum industry. The NPA Act clearly stipulates that no individual shall engage in any commercial activity related to the importation, exportation, re-exportation, shipment, transportation, processing, refining, storage, distribution, marketing, or sale of petroleum products in the downstream industry without first obtaining a license from the NPA board. Failure to secure the necessary license and properly regularize operations will result in confiscation of petroleum products, prosecution under the law, and decommissioning of facility. For more information, contact the National Petroleum Authority on 0302 550 380. You can also visit our head office located at Jolu of the N1 Highway or any of our regional offices.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh Mr. Entry also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da se me kire no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what also tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture yanum bom kotia also no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada also dro de eno ani hexa capsules any hexa mixture
akom ni nkyeremu
also yekura eto yafunu ene ensunumu etuma wo yafunu ekeka wa wogire ho a enye also etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how eye also de a kope hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto
pedudu atu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apefo abatanya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfiedum ye no enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
Asa tamfo edie age edwadie nkrato yi atom
Ghana de shimama ya damu nyina sesem anya bre atwen ya wia pram to bre Kasiebo ena wuguso a wohwe bie na wotie bie Radio XYZ so power 97.9 FM na BOTV XYZ so ye to so na yakọ ya nim ewon sem afoforo emo na mrahye badwani ojama de hye ya wom ewo wasa East abatom pesua no eso wodwanyamfo Isaac J Sansa Bray wo boma mpanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama baso na wachese na anu ada media budget review ye ba ye no ohwe atoye mantemu a wo mo capture hono mu akwani akwantempo bi aban kire se wo ba be ye na no chese se de mampanyini aka ne nsem no wode wo se ebe ye oyo wode sansem wo nyina tudwa e wo ye nuanom Sharp FM kasafidie so abraya na banyi pentel eti adwamu
because forest not one stop say baby and to biara no Kwana hwene ya no sintaze za fizi New York ho aso go sere de kwana be ni na America sama na itintina ata wedimu wa president mama wa ye wa chere ma kofu ne wura mpa papa na small kan a chere me chere wa sere de puntu no wa kwan hu eyi no odimu papa say na yapan say yapan dimu na rules odimu na airport su travel oyeduma na transportation na obo sea me chere bonazo so odimu na puntu na ehwe regional the means me na owa being me chere yewo ayiwa siwa yewo airport so a military phone where are you nti no ye roads so baka na railways baka wa western region is so strategic. Yes, strategic because of the fact that the resources no are.
Eni eti ye ayam rashebedwani ojama de hye ya wom ewo wasa east abato empesua no eso no nyafo Isaac J Mensa enono na yenkopie mu ewo akuafo bi a wom etete benben ye white voter no enho voter river no wom tete benben ho na yenyina nim sem dada se ne bagredam no empanifo biem enti eno aka ho bia ma ensuo no etwifa akuafo no wom no ba eso pa na wom abeka se wom chese se de ade ne kro ne de sabaya ma omomoa pa de a ade no ebe ha dwene na pani a wono na oya assembly member ma de hye ya wom ewo Koloku electoral area ora Anaba Joseph na woni semtrofo adi nkomo e de adesrede akọ amaban.
Ghana government had to also look at how the farmers are suffering here. Why am I saying so? If you look at it, every year there is no a single year. To me, I suggest about 10 years now, the people are still they do their best. You know, if it rains between April, May, and then that is where the farmer can start early and they harvest. But this is the case. This year, we started around even almost July that we started. So how would they do a harvest? We call here up to Aso. It's about 60,000 acres. It's not this one. You cannot even measure. It cannot even measure. All our inputs are here. Our commodities like rice, beans, because of the flooding, make us not to be having element.
Enwachi no pani a wono na ye osofo ya woda atifia poye mantem no ano onmonyamfo Donatus Atanga Akamugri wono so ehye akuafo ne boss kyerese womakoma so ade no aban ne be yamom se de dam na etwifo mumfudie no so no ha dwene panti ho anamontuo egu akwan mu.
We also understand that the farmers are insisting that they have to farm along because of the type of soil that is available there. And so therefore, when they farm there, they will be able to make a bumper harvest. And you see, this is a matter of choice, and it's something that we cannot control. And so that is why the Northern Caucus have decided that we want to make an alternative. So if we are successful with that alternative of making irrigation, smaller irrigation system far off from the bank, and then giving them fertilizer and other things to fertilize their farms over there, then there will be no need for them to go and plow closer to the river bank. But I will only plead that you have to bear with us. Nobody is just doing it out of hatred of anybody. It's because of the fact that there are factors beyond our control, and we have to adjust ourselves to the natural dictates.
Enti we yosofo ya wono na dati fia poye mantam no ano na de shimama yati ni nkan yento aso na yenko yenimu e pani osi aban ya namo ewo eye o my God na ukopie mu otano north municipality no emu a wonimonyamfo pai osopoku sabre wo de atodwa ya wo sese ya kampuntu nyuma no a ebi beba ne mpesua so wo pa na oguso a wo prese ne be ya o manfo ya wo mo ewo tano north won so wo mo ebenya wo mo echefa bre ya woni nananom a wo mo ewo tano north edi ahie ena wode nsami etu edwa
na ebini tano so hasenu yesibi na so ekwan a ebefa so a ye de beko eye market wono na akoye bibia wo na enhira kan yame se enne nyame adaroma eye drip machines na ye de aba no the drip coordinator also I say Alaji Salu me besano ne de machines ni na be buta no so ase ni ayi kwan e de come market so mantamu akwan e ade a eda aban we akoma so yi e ka ye fa quota enguso quota na de nana mesro se ene de mene empaifo bekasa na se ekwan di demo a na se ya baby efa actually na ya dune eye quota no so ehu
Onmonyamfo Payo Sopoku ena yatene nkene nwachi no eno hempon ya ono ewo tanno so obrempon bafo chei akomiya kire se wo mo so be yo mafam de ataya ban no achi se na be yam puntunwuma no dodo no abetimi abo mo nchen
se kuje na tini asa omre na omo ndede no omo be kame ho na me atima wi pe no yo de mo se be yo Lepo swase tano suma ina se nisemo yo kuma eye nkoa yo kwe ihanka bubu kasiye yo kuma ina yanka bubu yo na intimi echiche tano suku mani inina yo yina idin sanya ufibe beni tano suku adaho yo sabni ya mabano mede noma bibugu gwa kwa yo nesese Yoma na bidigo akomuno wa akuyi amano yo srawase umma enhawo yo nemi na no ye krubia ibikoso woni ni yi munti no ameye yo timesle bupi mubi na yen ka bomuno ya de baako yo ani bibia no atimi ako ye eja matano so
Wey eye obrempon bafo chei akomia ena yetene nkan tano so hene eno no ena wode nsemu eto yamane bofo enim yeto so na yefaseda ema enyumakwe na mega cash no lucky box no e wose wiwi ni sika an etu be for mobile phone na wa dial star 426 star 5 hash star 426 star 5 hash wo de select box ba ku be biemu no sika puduo nagumu una wo sen 500,000 Ghana cedis umpe we na apede enele wamodom stamp team so eti we nya kwanchan grobia na emo nya mrufisha du nwotwe a onka ho X natural mineral water eyensu kroje wo ye otopro adore jumadie biara openzu papa e dia serve wase a eno ane X natural mineral water ya no apebiwae oba XYZ broadcasting hase ya dodo bia opebia obenya bi ato anase obo rem o supermarket bia mu nso a obenya bi ato anasa obefre 0596 273546 0596 273546 and afa 0596 273547 X natural mineral water na was simply natural ewi adishima ye de Kasiebo nyina si nansa na ye bekọ no yemfa yie nka eboyi entwamutawu emfama ye tiefo ne ahwefo a ye dom na wei efri ye nua bema King Nicholas a ye ne dijuma ewo efie heya ne papa nimpon ena eda efominti yosena busia ene emanyina ena etonsa edi afra adofo ajamfo se won de hye won papa wade nyina owura Robert Nana yosin aka enchine agu na wote ase ne din a na dodo na de frɛ no ene happy bed wo woni fi apem hankron ene aduanan enan bepim fimpinu ene aduonu enum wo kyerɛ sɛ nyame ya adom a ebobusu ye besimu ne de etoso nsia ye no eye da memenda wo mo de ne betum pam ewo no ankasa ne fie ye no ewo Barrington Street ne Blue Waters ene di enhwedimo West Anaji takrade ahomachi nonum ebepem anopa no nson memenda no ano abusua be ya wufu soma ma no ofiri ho a obema ne so na wakopɛ ne krabe wofia musie ye ba abusua kyerɛ sɛ wobetena ase ewo takrade mall event center ho anopa be nundu baako na wode owura Robert Nana yosin ayiyo ne nyina ahyehya so ne kwasie da so no eno ye bobo so me de toso nson abusua se wombekɔ na asia som ewo Church of Pentecost asafo ye Anaji Prayer Camp Assembly no makoda radi ase wofiri na asia som ne ba pɛ obesa betena ase ewo owura Robert Nana yosin ni fie hodmo a number 1 Barrington Street wone Blue Waters edin hwedimo West Anaji takrade awia donko pepepe na abusua atena ase ebio na womanom ye papa yi ni sikansa ya etwato okra abusua se wo hwedimo si adofo ne ajamfo nyina eba beta wo nachi na won papa wade nyina King Nicholas papa no mometa wo nachi no wonpopo wanu ni suo na wonkopɛ ne krabe na ebio so ye sefata no wonye emfa nhye ne din animunyam ewie adeshima ma yede Kasiebo ne nyina siase dan koma news team no afi ofa bia green Fred Green wo so boy pa news team ne nyina ye oma fom de boy ya mede Kasiebo ebesomo ko MCR so director Ralph na nakisi na afi so Cranton Peter Cranton wo mu nyina boy ye oba camera edi woni wili wo mu na gina camera no echi na gift wo sai so esiesie mi ene ahwie mi ameje penie esi adwa esomwo edi ameje so da chima akosia oforiwa amanfo mama mu nyina mo ene hwe ene tie